Show. Now, here's Wendy!
Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-hosts. Wow, a lot of people. How you doing? Better. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Wow, we got an almost packed house today. I see a couple of bald spots, but we're loading them in. By the time we go on hiatus, I think we're back to 100%. And then next season, forget about it. We're back. We're back. Yeah. I want to shout out to my friend Cardi B. Congratulations. I thought that you looked great at the BET Awards. Like, I have no idea how you squat all the way down like that. I couldn't even do that when I was 10. Like, a lot of girls have that talent. Yeah. Well, that's her second, and this will be his fifth. I love this picture. Be his fifth. It's Offset. And I was asked during our morning meeting, do I think that this would affect her career? And I said, probably a bit, because she's so in love with her daughter, as well she should be, that when she has this baby, you know, she's gonna, like, I don't know about you, but when I became a mother, I was over the moon. Fortunately, I had a career where I could be home a lot, because I only worked 4 hours a day, so I was able to do a lot. But, you know, and then Offset, not judging, just saying, when you're dealing with a man with 5 kids and him running around town and doing tours and stuff,
Right.
like, I knew what I was dealing with. You know, that's why I had one and done, purposely. Nope. Yup. Too many kids spoils your run away. You know. Just saying. So there's this video of Justin Bieber. Now, it was taken about a year ago, but it surfaced. Now, he's brushing off a fan while he's waiting outside of his apartment. So this is his house in New York City. Take a look.
I hear you. 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 But this is my home. You know what I mean? This is where I live, and I don't appreciate you guys being here. You guys can be anywhere, but this is my home. You know, this is where you know, at the end of the night when you come home, you want to relax. This is my space to do that. So I'd appreciate if you guys would let me do that.
Can I get a call?
A lecture? Like, who are you? Now, first of all, don't be needy and ask people for hugs. Now, you know I don't do hugs. I don't want to hold your baby. I don't want to take pictures. I don't want to do any of that. But the idea, like, why wouldn't you wait inside for your car to come up? You know? Yeah, I just feel like, and it might be your home, but it's New York. People stand outside of apartments waiting for people all the time. You should have just waited inside and walked right to your car. You know? This morning, the paparazzi, first of all, they're always outside my house, but this is this morning. But if someone were to come by and say, hey, Wendy, you know, no, just keep, but I come out purposely, and the driver knows. Open the door, come on, let's go. I don't think I do it mean, I think I do it right. Like, if you watch the news enough, nobody wants to be involved with anybody. Just saying. So, Master P wants to coach professional basketball. See, I don't mind this. Now I've never heard of the New Orleans Pelicans. Apparently they've been around, but they've lost all games. So what I like about Master P's work ethic is that he does his best to give back to the people and the kids. So he was speaking to TMZ Sports. He just signed, by the way, with Rock Nation, the sports division. So, yeah, they've had that for a while. So here he is.
A lot of things has happened, man. This is not impossible. We just got to start thinking outside the box. I have enough experience, enough history in basketball. Basketball changed my life. I know how to deal with athletes. I think I have the best people management skills that any NBA coach could have.
I don't mind that. But a guy like this is smart enough to be in the front office making sure that things are running smoothly, you know? Now, he's a little older than the players, so you might say, well, he'll have a chance to talk to the players on their level and so on and so forth. But, you know, if you have 3 kids and you're looking to go to another team, there's but so much you can say. I mean, I know, I can't. So he was signed with 2 NBA teams in the late 90s, but he never played. But so what? So what? Doesn't mean he doesn't know. Are you judging?
No, actually, I think he'd be a great coach, honestly. And this is based on nothing, but like I know nothing. But I can just imagine that Master P, he's such a good businessman and such a good mogul. I think he could do anything, probably.
And a good father. He coached his son's Hersey and Mercy's high school basketball team. So, you know, he wants to do something right. Unfortunately, you got to know when doing something right is not your fault, but I'm going home. You know, I was dating this guy. Okay. Well, no, I'm dating a lot. You know what I mean? But stop. It's not dating a lot. I'm dating right. You know, it's not like when I was single before I got married and I was dating a particular kind of guy, which is how I fell into the rabbit hole. I don't regret. But stop. But now, you know, I'm a woman with a giant career. I've got my own income and a fabulous little situation going on for myself. And so this guy, wealthy, stop. This is when wealth goes wrong. So what I'm about to tell you is something that even when you're out, say you're a school teacher and you're dating the garbage man, scams happen all the time. I was dating this guy. He comes to my house. He picks me up. I go downstairs, meet him. He takes me out for dinner. We're having a great conversation. He says, well, how are you for the weekend? You know, I have a beautiful mansion. It's the smallest one in the neighborhood. And he told me where he lived, but no, that's what a girl like me needs. No, stop laughing, okay? I'm Mancione. I am Wendy. I work too hard. Sorry, garbage man, but I've worked too hard. So I get in the car and I go to his house and, you know, winding roads, manicured lawns, beautiful. As soon as I get there, you know, we start talking, nice talk and stuff. And then we got into race talk. And I forgot how we got into that. But he got very angry suddenly. He goes, well, I don't see you as black. I don't see color. When I look at people, I don't see color. I'm like, really, wealthy man, caught in a bubble? See, to me, that's as bad for us as people than the one who doesn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that does, you know. Like, how do you not see color? How do you not see the problems of the world? You know, and he lives in this bubble. He goes, I go to the city, I go to my restaurants and things like that. I said, well, obviously you go with blinders on. As I stand up, put my bag over my shoulder, and gently move to my car, which is outside. Because, you know what? I just can't. You know, like, there's a lot of scams going on out here. All I'm saying is look out for everyone. I don't care what income they make. Look out for the scam artist. And I left, and literally he's screaming at the car. Deleted the number, blocked it, never to be heard. So, I thought Jussie was there.
It was. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Look, so, okay, well, look. Over the weekend, you saw on my Facebook that I took a picture with this guy. And a lot of you thought that it was Tristan Thompson or Trevor Noah or The Weeknd. But no, it was Jussie in his apartment at like midnight. And yeah. And that was the night that I went out for dinner with Cynthia Bailey, and she's friends with Jussie, and Jussie wanted to see her and said, well, you know, if Wendy wants to come, fine, but otherwise, I want to see you. And so, you know, I was like, okay, come on, let's go. It was really nice. I want to hear the rest of the story. Like, my mind opened up. I know I put on the thing, on my, what do you call it? Comment or my thing?
Your post.
Yeah, guilty, because that's what I thought. So I was sticking to my thought. But you know what? He's got a really good story.
Okay.
About...
I'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it, Jussie.
Well, I think he's back in court like in July or something. Yeah. Jussie, I'm here for you. Either way. He was like a frightened guy caught up in the world of show business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he has a beautiful apartment, but I understand that. Like, you get caught up, and all of a sudden, like, he comes downstairs, opens the door, and here's this guy at midnight. And I felt a ways because this show is terrible. And by the way, sir, I like your rainbow suit. I see. So this woman took a sign to the Tour de France, which I hate bike rides. Like, I hate all that stuff. And look at this, look at this. Look at this. Like, she literally caused injury to a whole bunch of people, and she was standing there with a sign that she wanted to show her grandparents. First of all, Tour de France, what are you doing still having people so close? You know, I understand that's a tradition where they stand close, but the world is different now. You put those people 100 feet back, you know. I think it's even dangerous that, look at this. One woman did all that. Well, reportedly, she fled the country, and they're looking for her. And let me tell you right now, if I walked outside and saw her, I'd call the cops. Something needs to be done. And no offense to French people, but at least here in the United States, we know. You know, like, I think that French people tend to be a little snobby. You know, like, we can still stand here. Dirty Americans telling us it's dangerous, not wanting to come here, whatever. No, it's dangerous. Many of us do not eat on the sidewalks. Clap if you're frightened of sidewalk eating here. Right. Well, I know you do.
Oh, I eat on the sidewalk all the time. No, I love eating outside. That's the best part about summer. You know, you see people walking by.
But don't you ever get nervous about crime?
Nervous about crime? No, I'm in New York City. I've been to terrible places.
Okay.
Terrible places in my life. New York City is a dream compared to them.
Well, I've been to terrible places and dated terrible men, and all I'm saying is, look out. So, Dr. Heavenly has job advice. What's she on again?
Married to Medicine.
Right. Heavenly has job advice because of joblessness. It's causing a debate. Well, not to me, but she was telling people if they're out of work, then work for free. No, no, no. No, no, no. Because most people who are out of work, and I'm talking about people, you know, a little older, kids, back in the rent, working for free. So now all of a sudden, you know, they can't come because they're waiting for the boiler to be fixed, or they, you know, they might not have childcare or whatever. And there's a certain anger with people not working, being out of work, and I understand that. We got to get the kids, though, when they're in college. I'll tell you why. Because college affords you to have an internship. And when you have an internship at some place where you want to actually maybe take part in that industry, not necessarily that job, then you work for free and you learn things. I worked for free a lot in college. And I got to tell you, in radio, working for free was one of the best things I did. I didn't even go to class. Like, I was like, you know, for me, college was a waste of time. I didn't need college to do this. I didn't need college to be in radio. But I wouldn't have been able to work at the college radio station if I wasn't in school. And I wouldn't have been able to intern for Matt Siegel if I wasn't in school. And, you know, I think a lot of kids are misguided, and parents a lot of times don't know any better. They're just happy that their kids get in school. But you know what? And then there's that thing with how you show up. Like, if a college student showed up right now and wanted to work for me for free, and the kid's in school, but you've got chartreuse hair, it's cut off to the side, you got those nails, nope, because that is not the look that I want when we go out and do things, you know. I don't want the crazy kids with the nails and stuff. These are different times. Now, I could go out with you with my panty shorts and sweatshirt, but that's because I'm a made woman. You, when you come out with me and we go to a business meeting or something like that, and I really want you to see how business is done, that would be the day I would have to have the talk with you. Like, you know what? You stay outside and no. Do you think that's mean? You know, and the same thing with broken English. You know, when I was growing up, I was always told, you speak like a white girl, you speak like a white girl. And I suspect a lot of white people liked me because I didn't speak threatened. I didn't speak white, I spoke right. And, you know, even stupid things that you might think are stupid, like a girl's working for you for free, if she's speaking broken English, do not have her answer the phone for your business. You know what, you understand what I'm saying? And the kids are misguided, and a lot of the parents don't know any better, and the kid I'm disgusted. I am.
There's a standard of professionalism.
They don't understand that, though.
Right.
They copy off their college friends and what they do. And speaking right and knowing to dress the part is not something that you'll necessarily get in your classroom. You could watch TV and learn how not to say ain't, but aren't. You know? And you could do that same thing with your resume or whatever you send over for the job. Spell check, spell check. Broken English, I might be black, but I don't want your broken English. I want you to look the part and talk the part. Just saying. Are you going to be here for 4th of July?
Yeah.
Outside?
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, don't come after me. But, no, because we're here on the 5th of July, so...
I know, but,
yeah.
You know...
Right.
Why don't you go downtown or... No, you're the king of Harlem.
Yeah, you know, I'll be fine. I'll be safe.
Last words before we see...
Right. That's going to be in my montage the next day. Right.
So there's this new weight loss device, and it's helping people fight obesity. And I don't like it. It's very controversial. It's a dental slim diet control. Stupidest thing I've ever seen. Now, if you weigh 500 pounds, is this going to stop you from eating Cheetos and all that? Okay, they're magnets that clamp your jaws together so you can't eat. No, it doesn't teach you how to count calories and lose weight properly. I mean, I know I cheated, I got liposuction and all that other kind of stuff, but I swore that was gonna be the turning point of me not gaining it back, taking care of myself, eating the right things. Now, you know I eat junk. I eat anything I want, but I temper myself. Look, Fatso, this is not gonna work for you. It's not. And I remember back when Tammy Roman was on Real World, she was like the inventor of the clamp down. For like 2 weeks, remember she had her jaw wired? But she looked like this back then. She only got it to maintain, because until you learn how to eat right, plus she was dating an NBA player, she was trying to stay competitive, figuratively speaking. Anyway, we've got more great show for you, everybody.